the Talk Birdie Team with former world number 16 Nick O'Hearn and Tour Pro Mark Allen, live from Titleist and FootJoy headquarters. And thanks to our great partners, Titleist, they're the clear number one ball in golf. FootJoy are the number one shoe and glove in golf. Driving a BMW is like hitting a perfect shot. Smooth, controlled and powerful. Ping, they'll help you play your best. The Golf Clearance Outlet beat everyone's prices. And Better, the fastest and easiest betting app in Australia. Now, from Titleist and FootJoy headquarters, it's time for Talk Birdie Team.
G'day everybody, this is a feedback podcast on Talk Birdie Team. So Dan, it's over to you.
Okay, first of all, there's a question for you guys. My next door neighbour David has got ping clubs.
Oh, it's a question from you.
David.
Yeah, David, my next door neighbour.
Okay.
He's away at the moment. He's in Ireland at the moment. Yeah. He's not going to the Irish Open, I don't think. But he's in Ireland, and I am pet sitting his snake. He's got ping.
There's a lot of things going on there.
Yeah.
What the hell are you doing?
Well, I've got to feed his snake for him.
What do you feed snakes?
Rats.
Really?
Yeah.
Live or dead?
Oh, they're dead.
Okay.
That's not the question, though.
Okay.
Here's the question. Can I be mates with David? He's got ping clubs, and he uses iron covers.
No.
Ooh.
That's it.
Oh,
it's over.
That's tricky.
Yep. Should I?
It's over, mate.
Should I not see the snake for the next month?
I don't starve the snake, but
No. I will not let the python.
Iron covers.
Now that did he take his ping clubs with him?
No, he left him here.
Well, when he gets back, he probably shouldn't
take
have
the iron
iron covers.
Feed the iron covers to the snake and see what happens.
Yeah, I don't think pythons eat iron covers, but all right. Now, on iron covers, this is from Jeff. Aaron Rye has them, and it's for quite sentimental reasons. His parents gave them to him, and he's had them ever since. So that's probably reasonable.
Yeah. Well, so the whole deal was these parents worked so hard to get him a brand new set of irons. They put iron covers on so he'd protect them.
That's what it is.
So it was a family that struggled for money.
Yeah.
They saved and got him this beautiful set of world-class irons that every good tradesman needs good tools. And they put iron covers on to preserve them for as long as possible.
And I understand why people have iron covers. Let's not get away from that. However, if you want to look like a pro, well, there's only one pro out there that does have them, and he wears a black glove at the same time.
I would suggest if you don't want to be teased or thought of as less of a person, get rid of your iron covers.
Right. Okay.
Simple.
Now, Jeff went on to say, on the subject of Olympic Golf Club, a little-name pro named Jack Fleck defeated Ben Hogan, we've talked about this before, to win the US Open there in 1955 using Ben Hogan clubs.
That's right.
I saw Jack playing in the 2011 Par 3 contest at the Masters. It was a real treat. Thanks, guys.
Okay.
Imagine somebody beating you using a set of your clubs. That's no good.
That's just rubbing salt into the wound.
Just on that, I know that Tommy Fleetwood and Scotty Scheffler, they use Tigers clubs.
Really?
Yeah. So tailor-made.
Okay.
They have a set just for Tigers,
Just for
TW, whatever they are.
Right.
I've never seen them, by the way, but apparently Scheffler and Fleetwood both use the TW version.
Okay. Good luck to them.
Message from Deryck here. Did you guys ever play with Darren Clarke or Miguel Jimenez, and did the cigar smoking get under your skin? Golfers who smoke get under my skin. Many years ago, I was a spectator at the Nedbank Challenge at the Gary Player Country Club, and I was walking from a green to the next tee, and I smelt this dreadful smoke. I turned around to give the person a gobful, and I came face to face with Darren Clarke walking right behind me. This was back in the days when it was a 24-man field, and the players playing were playing for one of the top prizes in golf, not any watered-down DP World Tour event of today. Well, a bit of a whack at the end there from Deryck. But
there you go.
No, the closest I got to Darren Clarke was that a British Open qualifying. I've told this story before where Darren shot like 74 the first day. I shot 69, and Squirrel, his caddy, came up to me and said, "I'll caddy for you in the tournament when you get through." And then, of course, Darren Clarke shot 62 or something the next day, and he got in and I missed. But he used to come to Australia a little bit.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I played with them both at the same time one year.
Oh, you're kidding me?
At the Irish Open, weirdly. We were at Carton House in Maynooth, and your favourite golfer designed that course, Colin Montgomery.
Yeah.
And it was a windy day, and I just used to look over to find out where the wind was coming from. And sure enough, there's two cigars going. So they weren't going in opposite directions, which is always good. But I always enjoyed playing with both of them, especially Miguel, because he was just a character, and you never understood what a word he was saying. He was trying to speak English, but it never came across that way.
I warmed up behind Miguel in the 99 Open. And this was before he was Miguel.
Yeah.
You know, he didn't have the ponytail. I'm not sure.
He was the mechanic.
I didn't see him doing the warm-up. Yeah. And he definitely wasn't smoking a cigar. But his backswing, like it was a small driving range and everyone was cramped up. His backswing was so inside on the way back that I felt like he was infringing on my space.
Yeah.
But I was watching him hit the ball and I'm thinking, you, sir, are a complete hack. I could just
look at him now.
Never look at this bloke going now. He's unbelievable.
Oh, yeah. I remember a rain delay one year in Valderrama where he was in the players' lounge and they said, boys, you got 20 minutes before you get out, and he's in there eating a steak and having half a bottle of a Rioja.
You're kidding me.
Just waiting for for us to go back out and resume play. That was his style. So
what a start.
Fascinating.
I don't actually feel you've answered Deryck's question, the first question, which was, did the smoking bother you? And it sounds like it didn't really bother you.
On the golf course, it never did because you just walked the other way because, it is what it is. Plus, you could always see where the wind was coming from, so it didn't bother me.
I'm trying to think of the smokers because there was a lot of people who smoked and played golf when I first started. Yeah, Roger used to.
He used to flick the cigarette away as part of the pre-shot routine.
There's an unbelievable picture, and I think is it Ben Hogan and Arnold Palmer waiting on the first tee somewhere, both with a cigarette in their hands.
I know what you mean, yeah. Apparently Jack Nicklaus used to smoke as well, but then he saw a picture or a video of himself with the cigarette and stopped. It didn't look good, he said, so he stopped smoking on the golf course.
Stopped completely, yeah.
Okay, this is another one this is kind of on behaviour on the course. This is from Andy. Hey, Nick and Mark, I enjoyed the show. What is your opinion of what now seems to be the customary drenching of the winners of events in champagne and the entourage of the winner storming the green to jump or hug them before they have been acknowledged or shaken hands with their playing partner? Watching the great recent contest between Brooke and Minjee finish, and you talked about this last week, with what appeared to be half of Canada storming the green and congratulating the winner, leaving Minjee to very graciously wait around for all that to subside. I don't think that should be how golf is. I would love your thoughts.
It's funny you should say that because before we started this one, we were talking about last weekend and how Miranda Wang won the tournament and everyone rushed on and covered her in water and a bit of champagne and that. The funny thing is that I've only really seen it on the women's tours. They do it. On the men's tours, have you seen it much? I don't think I have. I don't know.
But, and do you know
but
why?
on the LPGA, every single time they're drenching them. The last thing I would want is to have cold freezing water or champagne. I mean, look, they're celebrating, so she probably doesn't care, but it never looks comfortable. So.
I hate it. I think it is so bad. Everyone knows I'd never won a tournament, and that's fine.
You would love it.
But if I won a tournament and people came on and drenched me, I would hate it. I would hate that. Leave me alone. I'll buy you a drink in the clubhouse afterwards. We'll celebrate. We'll go out all night. We'll do whatever you like. But whatever you do,
just let me celebrate. Yeah.
Just let me walk off the green with some dignity and sign my card.
There's almost an order. There's almost an order, I think, when you win a tournament or you're watching a tournament where you hold the winning putt, you give it the big fist pump or the hands in the air.
Yeah.
You hug. You can either then hug the caddy, or what I like to see is they give it the big fist pump, they give it the wave, and then they say thank you for the game, and then they grab the caddy, and then they go in and have a big hug. But sometimes it just gets ruined. All these people, and then they don't know what to do. And as you say, people are standing around just kind of waiting. Okay, should I just leave? Or
you know what? I always feel like those people are trying to infringe on the winner's moment.
Sometimes.
It's not your moment. It's that person's moment. Just go away.
It's become a thing now, though.
I hate it. I really, really hate it.
Okay, we're going to go to the turn now. Just drop my water everywhere. I'm sorry about that, guys.
Add that to the list of things that Mark hates, by the way. So.
We'll go to the turn now. And after this, a wolfpacker has a potential job opportunity for a member of this podcast.
Okay. I'm up for it.
All right.
That's mind-blowing. I mean, it feels so solid.
That's as consistent as it gets.
Oh my gosh, it's good, man. Hot. I'm glad if they play a different driver, because I know this one's the best. It's the best feeling driver I've ever hit.
From Titleist and FootJoy headquarters, this is Talk Birdie Team. We're here for BMW, luxury and comfort for the 19th hole. Ping will help you play your best. The Golf Clearance Outlet beat everyone's prices. And Betr is the fastest and easiest betting app in Australia. Now, for Titleist, the #1 ball in golf, and FootJoy, the #1 shoe and glove in golf, is Nick O'Hearn and Mark Allen.
Okay, Dan, I want to know about this job.
Well, okay, this is an offer. It's an offer for a job for one of you two, which I'll tell you in a second.
Okay.
The caveat here is this person doesn't have the power to make this job offer. They're simply suggesting they'd like you to do it.
Okay.
Anthony. G'day, legends. How can we as wolfpackers get Mark onto the board of Golf Australia?
Oh, yeah.
Or whatever the best committee may be to influence the future of tournament golf in Australia. You have some great ideas and thoughts on elevating Australian golf, and I would love to see them come to fruition and have you on the relevant board. Cheers, Anthony.
I defer.
I'd love to get on, but I don't think they'd have me on. There's no way in the world they'd have me on because they wouldn't like the feedback that would be coming in their general direction. I think they've made some mistakes, and I don't blame them. I always say this, it's great to try things, but once you work out that it is not the direction, you've got to jump off. But I could have saved them some time. That's for sure. Go and some of the recent things they've done to the Australian Open. Yeah, look, I'm not so sure what's going on with the Australian Open board or the Golf Australia board. I don't know. There's a lot of roll your eyes media releases. You know, I think their motto's wrong. You know, golf's for everybody. Golf's not for everybody. We all know that. Some people don't have 5 hours, or some people just can't play the game. Golf is not for everybody. Their motto should be Golf Australia, making golf better. That's it. Simple as that. And if you're not making golf better, then you're not doing your job at Golf Australia. So I think it's a very simple scenario to swing it around.
Okay.
Maybe it's make golf great again. Is that what you're saying? No, it already is great. I'm kidding. But I know with Golf Australia, one of their things is all golf is golf.
Yep.
Which basically means mini golf,
driving range.
You can get into the game anyway.
Simulator.
Doesn't have to be a 4 or 5 hour round on the golf course.
That's right.
Anyway.
Okay. We had a message here from, this is from Paul. And this is about the discussion about the TPI swing analysis last week. And we had actually two messages from Wolfpackers on this, one from David, one from Paul. But here's what Paul said. They basically said the same thing. Hey, guys, there's a YouTube video of Iona Stephen with Dr. Greg Rose, who is one of the founders of TPI, and he covers every aspect of golf. It's amazing the depth it goes into, and he takes you through it. He takes everything. It takes you through everything about it, and it's fascinating. It's 2 hours long, so it's a long one. But if you're a golf fan, it's worth a look. And we will put that video on our socials. And if you find 2 hours, you can go and have a look at that Dr. Greg Rose guy.
I saw a video on YouTube last night, and it's how golf clubs are made.
Oh, really?
And it was 15 minutes of wow! I didn't realize.
Okay. I didn't realize
they did that.
I thought you were going to say it was 15 minutes. I'm never going to get back. But
I might have to send you the link, Dan, and we'll put it out there.
Yeah, that'd be great.
It was this just steel rod, and it just chop off about 6 inches worth. Chop off. Then they heat it up. Then it's how they put the grooves in, sandblasting. The whole process was, not what I imagined.
Okay.
It was good to watch.
Email from Peter here. Peter has said, listening to you guys talking about the points and the ranking system and how the golfer of the year is awarded, Scotty is the minor premier. Tommy Fleetwood is the champion. That's how I see it in football terms, which I kind of get. I mean, I don't agree, but I kind of get it.
Yeah, I get that too. Yep, I get that. But I still think...
Yeah, you could say Scotty Scheffler won the Premier League and Tommy Fleetwood won the FA Cup or something like that.
Something like that. Yeah. You could. Still, our version's better, Nick, and you know that as well. If you just had the BMW into the Tour Championship, top 4, play match play at Cypress Point or Pine Valley or what's another iconic location? Pebble Beach.
Yeah, you could have it at Pebble.
Shinnecock Hills.
Shinnecock, yeah.
Some of the iconic places, and you have the champion golfer of the year, to steal a term from Britain, which is a great term. for the Open champion. They have the champion golfer of America crowned at Shinnecock Hills or Pebble or Pine or Cypress.
Do you think Augusta would open up the course for a few days for him? No, okay.
They only play the Augusta for the Masters. That's it.
Now, this is a great message here from Mitchell. You're going to like this one. G'day guys, this is my new favourite podcast. I'm a member at Parapara Umu.
Hey.
Oh, brilliant.
And I cannot believe the amazing reciprocals we get from your side of the ditch, 20 to be exact.
Oof.
And we have just booked a golf trip in October for a week. We're playing Peninsula Kingswood,
Nice.
the National,
Nice.
the Dunes
Fabulous.
across that week.
Dunes is underrated.
How good is that for a free week's worth of golf? I cannot wait. It's a bucket list thing for me to tick off. Keep up the great work. And if you're ever in Wellington, check out Parapara Umu. The improvements over the last 20 years are amazing. Oh, hang on. All the trees are gone. Revetted bunkers, dry and hard, doesn't get any better. Regards, Mitchell.
I like the sound of the revetted bunkers.
Yeah.
But
Very nice.
I've only got fond memories of Parapara Umu, only fondies.
Yeah.
The only time I played there was when Tiger came
Tiger
down
played,
for the
yeah.
New Zealand Open. Biggest grandstands you've ever seen. They were huge. And unfortunately, they were mostly empty. But anyway.
Message here from Ivan. Don't worry about any of that. He wasn't talking about Parapara Umu, of course. He's just more generally. I just spotted today that a new golf clearance outlet is coming to Mornington just in time for me to get a new driver and fairway woods.
Correct, White?
It is, and it's opening in, I believe, late October.
Okay.
Can we say where it is or not? I don't think we should.
Mornington.
I know that, but it's Mornington Peninsula.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Okay.
don't know. I don't know.
I'm not sure if that's public.
That's
sector,
okay.
so
You'll be able to Google it soon and find out where the golf clearance outlet is. So well done to Sam Colosimo. The golf clearance outlet just starting to take control of Australia.
Hey, why don't we finish on this one? This is interesting. The greatest shot ever made. Regarding the greatest shot ever made, Trim has got a suggestion.
Righto.
So we might finish on this one.
Yeah.
Gary Player, 70th hole, 1972 PGA Championship, a blind shot over a willow, over water to 3 feet. That's it.
Was that Cherry Hills? I'm thinking maybe.
Might have
Maybe.
been. Gary Player.
I've heard of it. Yeah, I've heard of the shot.
Yes. I've never seen it though, so you've got to be able to see it to be on the list that we did. I can't believe our list is still going, but it's a good one.
Here at Golfing World, we've been giving the greatest players in the game the chance to recall the best shots they've ever hit. Today is the turn of 9-time major winner and golfing legend Gary Player. The Black Knight has had many memorable moments around the globe, but for his best shot, he takes us back to a defining moment which helped seal a major championship.
I was playing in the PGA at Oakland Hills in Michigan in 1972, and I had a one-shot lead, and there were about 6 or 7 of us within the one shot. We came to the 16th hole, and I drove in the rough, and the willow trees were guarding the green, and I saw a seat stick under the willow trees, and I aimed over the seat stick. Flag was right near the edge of the water, out of the rough, wet rough, raining.
Player struck a perfect 9-iron that soared over the willow tree and the water to within a few feet of the hole. And he has another story about what happened after that iconic shot.
One man waited till the gully went forward, went and got the divot, took it home. He was doing his garden at home, a new garden, took the divot in little pieces and put it all over his lawn, and he sent me a message later, 2 years later. He says, I have a Gary Player lawn, a Gary Player PGA lawn. Come and see it when you come back to Michigan.
That shot would decide the tournament as Player holed his birdie putt and claimed the Wanamaker Trophy by 2 strokes. A shot of a true legend, Gary Player, the 1972 PGA champion.
I always remember someone told me that Gary Player on the 12th hole at Augusta plugged his ball under the lip of the back trap.
Oh, okay.
So the back of that trap, it's plugged. He went in there, he hit through the bunker, and the ball popped out onto the green.
The other way. Oh my God.
Onto the green.
Yeah.
So he actually went through the grass with his golf club and it popped it out.
He played towards the hole.
Yeah.
So here's one I heard a while ago, but no one's ever seen it. It was in a practice sort of scenario. Again, years ago, Wayne Riley told this story about the greatest shot he'd ever seen.
Oh, we've got to get
I think it was Rado who told this. He said there was a it was either a practice green or out on the golf course somewhere on the DP World Tour where Seve was in the bunker, and they've gone, Seve, how do you play this shot? And basically, he was on the downslope. The pin's 3 from the edge, straight downhill, got absolutely no chance. Yeah. And what Seve did was he grabbed his 3-wood or a long iron, and he faced the opposite direction, and he hit it up the back of the bunker as it was a ramp. It went back up over his head onto the green next to the flag, boom, next to it. Then Radar or whoever it was that told me said it was the greatest shot I have ever seen because no one would ever think of that. It's like trying to play over your head is basically what he did. It was just phenomenal. Now,
imagine
at some stage we've got to get Radar on this pod, and I want to ask him that question. Did he see that?
Wow. That was the most amazing thing I've ever seen on a golf course in a practice scenario like that was at Royal Melbourne. Jesus, get the good run this week, Royal Melbourne. But the great big putting green they've got out the front. Mm-hmm. And Robert Allenby, who was the best putter the world had ever seen when he was a kid, was having a putting comp with Gabriel Herkstead. Oh, yeah. Which is still the most amazing thing I've ever seen in the world of golf is Gabriel winning twice on the US Tour.
Correct.
Unbelievable. But he's the short game and putting, he was a freak. Yeah. Anyway, Allenby said, we're going to go to that hole all the way down there. It was an 80-footer.
It was a bomb, And
it goes up. It's like bumps and humps.
Yeah. Probably running at 13 or 14.
He holes it. Oh. Gabriel Herkstead steps up and holds it on top of him. Oh, no. On top of him. They both hold 80-footers on that green.
Wow.
One after the other. Ridiculous.
Did you see it?
I saw it.
Wow.
Nice.
I saw it.
Nice.
Gosh.
It was ridiculous. We got to get Gabriel on to talk about it. He'd remember it. He remembers everything. I'd love it. We got to actually get Gabriel on because he's a short game guru.
Yeah, he's doing some good stuff. Yeah. Got the lean thing happening. Yeah.
All right, boys. I reckon that's it. And if you haven't got your tickets for our golf day on October 8, Wednesday, October 8 at Links Golf and Wellbeing on the Gold Coast, head to the Links Golf and Wellbeing website or our socials. We would love to see you there.
It's only about 5 weeks away.
Yeah. It's
fantastic.
Close.
It's beautiful.
It's close. Can't wait.
All right. We'll see you next time, folks.
All right.
Talk Birdie to Me with Nick O'Hearn and Mark Allen comes live from Titleist and FootJoy headquarters. And thanks to our fantastic partners, Titleist is the clear #1 ball in golf. FootJoy, the #1 shoe and glove in golf. BMW, luxury and comfort for the 19th hole. Ping, they'll help you play your best. Betr, the fastest and easiest betting app in Australia. And the Golf Clearance Outlet, who beat everyone's prices. Wherever you listen or watch, we'd love you to subscribe and maybe leave a review. Talk Birdie to Me's executive producer is Dan Bradley at Kaizen Media, with sound design by Daryl Misson at loudzebra.com. And now from Titleist and FootJoy headquarters, that's been Talk Birdie to Me.
If you're planning a Gold Coast holiday, we've got an idea for you. Just 23 minutes from Surfers Paradise, you'll find one of Australia's most stunning golf experiences. Links Golf and Wellbeing at Hope Island is a premium 18-hole course designed to challenge and entertain whatever your skill level. We can't guarantee that you'll hit the ball like Scotty Scheffler, but with lush fairways, pristine greens and a link-style layout, you'll have a great time trying. And with a friendly modern clubhouse, including a restaurant and bar, Links Golf and Wellbeing at Hope Island makes you feel just as welcome off the course as you are on. And of course, there's a well-equipped pro shop, putting greens and driving range. So whether you come for the golf, the food or the company, next time you visit the Gold Coast, we'd love you to drop into Links Golf and Wellbeing Hope Island. Visit us at linkshopeisland.com.au.